Hello and welcome, my fellow gladiators, spectators, and warriors. In this video today, I am going to take you through a back workout because this has been highly requested by you guys. You've been asking me to go through full workouts with you again. You've been saying, Brian, where is the fitness workout footage? Here it is, my friends. I hope that you enjoy this. And also a big shout out to Obese to Beast because without him, I would not have been able to film this video because he filmed every single set. First things first, I'm doing a traditional split, which means I'm doing chest and triceps, I'm doing back and biceps, and I'm doing a leg and shoulder day. So I like to start my workouts with a compound that I really enjoy and connect with, and I like to start it with 1 to 2 sets of heavy weight. So you saw I was using 265 pounds here. Form is not entirely perfect, but it's good enough that I'm not going to get injured. And in this set, I do 7 reps. Then after I finish those first 2 strength sets that you just saw me do, I move on to a little bit lighter weight, and I'm aiming for somewhere between 10 and 16 reps. It doesn't really honestly matter too much, but what I'm trying to do is make sure that I'm connecting to my lats. So you saw me come back and like basically lay down on the bench, and that's so that I can push my biceps and my lats together and really get a mind muscle connection for my lats. You see I'm getting a super nice pull here, and it feels really directed right at my lats. Now a lot of you probably are going to ask, why is he doing the same exercise twice? Remember that my shoulder does have an injury which disallows me from doing things overhead, so I have to be very creative. And mind you that doing this same type of exercise but at different angles and using different machines hits your muscle in a completely different way. So I am still doing a seated row, but this time it's not on cables and it's on something called a hoist machine that slightly moves as you go throughout the movement. Now something that I like to think about on any of these row movements is I try to keep the pressure in my index finger and my thumbs. That's pretty much where I'll feel my lats being used. If I start concentrating on using my other fingers, I'll allow my biceps to come into play and I'll burn out my biceps and forearms way before my back actually gets burnt out. Again, working in the 10 to 16 rep range, and it changes between each set depending on how your fatigue is going or how much weight you add or remove from the actual exercise. Moving on from here into my favorite back exercise period. This is called a T row. Basically you're just shoving a barbell into a corner and then you're doing this movement right here, and I'm trying to go very slow. On one of my exercises, I always try to use a very slow tempo on the eccentric or the negative portion because I'm able to really connect with that muscle and give it a nice big swell and pump. At this point, you can also notice that my arms are pretty pumped. They aren't usually this big in real life. Keep this in mind when you're looking at people that you admire on the internet because they usually are only showing you them when they're pumped. That's why sometimes you'll think, man, this guy looks skinny sometimes, and sometimes he looks huge. I'm definitely speaking from personal experience because depending on the lighting or depending on my pump or depending if I've been kind of being loose with my diet, I'll either look super shredded and people will be yelling steroids, or they'll be like, man, you've gotten really skinny, so switch into the vegan diet. And literally guys, it's all just context. Now this final exercise is a little bit overkill. We've already done 3 exercises with 3 to 5 sets each, so we've gotten tons of volume in, but I'm trying to bring up my lats right now, and I'm trying to add a little bit of variability in here. So what I'm doing is sort of a lat pullover, sort of a kneeling row. It's kind of hard to explain what this is, but basically I'm just trying to pull my elbows back and downwards. I'm thinking about, on all of these exercises, thinking about pulling my elbows down to my hips. That's what's activating my lats. And on this one specifically, I'm really giving myself a tight squeeze when I come to the bottom there, feeling like a strong Power Ranger and getting my lats to light up. That's what really allows me to get a good pump in there. You can see everything kind of tightening up as I go up and down this exercise. This one I'm doing for higher reps, somewhere around 16. Now, like I've been saying, I'm trying to bring my back up. So I used to give myself a lot more time in my back and bicep workouts to hit my biceps as well. But right now, again, I'm trying to give all that volume to back. So we're just going to finish out this workout with some very simple bicep and forearm exercises. First, I'm going to do some heavy hammer curls. And with these, I'm using 55 pounds right now. I'm trying to work myself up to like 60, 65. And notice that I am moving a little bit, but I'm trying to keep those elbows from moving too much away from my sides or forward. The problem with a lot of people when they curl, and especially when they curl too heavy of weight, is they aren't controlling it at all with their biceps. They're actually moving their elbows forward, incorporating their front deltoids. So I do about 2 to 3 of those strength sets. Then we move on to a lighter weight, and I was a little overzealous here, so I'm aiming for 12 to 16 reps. I think I only get about 10 here, and I'm switching to a twisting curl. So this is incorporating more bicep than forearm, and this is just how I'm finishing out the day. So I'm getting 3 to 5 sets of this depending on how I'm feeling. I got 5 sets in because I freaking love biceps. But that is it for my back and bi workout, guys. I wanted to take you through with vegan Hercules and show you exactly what I do in a workout because I realize I've been slacking a little bit on the fitness content, and I know know a lot of you guys are out there, you know, waiting for these kind of videos. So please, if you have any suggestions on this kind of stuff that you want to see, I want to hear it and I want to make it for you. If there's an audience for it, I am so happy to make a video for it. So just let me know what you guys want to see and I will make it for you. All right, my friends and family, go try out this super simple back and bicep workout. It's super effective and I think you're going to love it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Team Beyond the Week. Merry Christmas, CT.
Lift heavy or die MIRIN, motherfucker. Team Beyond the Week. CT, lift heavy.